Well, that's me done here in Sydney. I've done a few bits and bobs. Bike is outside, already packed up, ready to go. I'm jumping from one of my passenger friend's house straight to another one, literally about 2 or 3 hours up the road. So yeah, it's quite a late departure, it's just gone midday. But I reckon it'll only be about 3 or 4 hours. Just got the last few bits to pack away, put the rest of my gear on, and then set off, pretty much, on the back roads. Think we got everything. Might be overcast, but it's still hot. Due a service soon. How far away are we from it? 17266. It's about 755 miles to go. I don't have a huge amount of seating today because you're so full. So if you could please stay back as much as possible, that would be lovely. Oh dear. Oh dear. The load's settling, I need to redo it. Tighten everything back up. Well, it's still warm, but once you're moving it's alright. But yeah, after an hour of riding, we have at last reached the outskirts of Sydney. In another half hour of that, we've hit the edge of the national park, and now it's just a case of riding this road straight the whole way, I think. Putty Road is what it's called. I can hear something big coming. There's a truck riding its engine brake fiercely. So just coming down the road, it says Truck Drivers Memorial over here. Putty Road Truck Drivers Memorial, officially opened by the Honourable Mr George Suras, MP member for the Upper Hunter, 5th of May 2010. Patron John the Ferret Moran. Big long poem. Putty Road Memorial has been established to remember the many transport drivers who traversed Putty Road to service our country. Some lost their lives in the line of duty, others spend a lifetime negotiating it. The Trans Help Foundation is a national organisation that offers ongoing support and assistance to transport families affected by such tragedies. Yeah, that's credits to who made it. And there's loads of plaques. Quite a few young ones here, accidentally killed, age 30, 28, there's some more, 30, 25, that was way back in 1974 though, so it's not overly surprising, 32, 31, that one was in 99, 39, 35, 32, quite a lot in the 80s and the 70s. A dangerous old time it seems. I think the youngest one's 25. There's 27, 34. 27 again. All the more recent ones are from old age, like 2017 there. (2016), 2017. Quite a few names on that board. They got up that morning, went to work, do an honest day's job, never came back. And some of them are younger than I am. Although back in the 70s and 80s the technology probably weren't quite as good as it now is. But yeah, not really something you normally think of when you go to work. That has to be some of the lushest and greenest environment that I've seen so far. There's been a lot of like semi-arid, semi-desert stuff. Losing it. Put it in gear, stops rolling it away. I'm somewhere nearby, so I'm gonna look up this person's address. Because their address is very farm-esque, which wouldn't surprise me because it's pretty much the last 15 minutes I think I've just been driving through different farms. And before that, it was a couple of whacking great big mines. So mining and farming, they're the two big industries around here, by the looks of it. Okie doke, we got our number. Let's see if I can remember it. Driving down. Once we get into the right area and just keep driving up and down every road until we see their house number, I suppose. And that's it, a lovely short day, only a couple of stops. Come on, turn on, there we go. If only they were all that short. But only New Zealand's that short. Warren, take your pick. Yep. Right, one win. Oh, one of them's got it on your one.
Has it?
Yeah. It's almost completely inside.
I won that round. No bullseye.
Oh, that was nearish.
See?
Couple of close ones, but oh, they've all landed together nearly.
You probably won that one. Let's go for a drive up the back.
I've got one outlier.
Pretty close.
Mm-hmm. It's not a bad grouping for what, 20, 30 yards. Yeah, morning. How are we? I've got a few things booked in. There's the local Yamaha dealer. They don't have any space until Monday, so I thought I could be up near Brisbane by Monday. So I've found a Yamaha dealer near Gold Coast. And I've got my bike booked in, which is just out the door there, for a service on Monday. So it's what, Friday today. I've got a couple of days to make my way up there, spend a day at the Gold Coast, and then get my bike serviced. Then what? Last people that said they want to meet up, stay with them for a couple of days, and then do a little trip somewhere that I've got booked. I'll let you know what that is nearer the time, though. Set my tent up here, have some dinner, cook it on there or on the bench or somewhere, although it's a wooden bench. Quite a dry looking one by the looks of it. But yeah, we're pretty high up, coming into the village, Ebor. It says we're 1,300 metres, or just over 4,000 feet, which explains the little bit of a chill in the air. A lot earlier than I've had other nights, but this is where I'm staying for tonight, which is around about halfway between where I started this morning and the Gold Coast. So I'll finish off the rest of it tomorrow and, well, stay in my first official campsite since Kangaroo Island. Just, what's that, been a week or so, so I probably saved myself a couple of $100 there. Morning! welcome. It's a lot different than it was yesterday. It's now very foggy indeed. Actually rained overnight quite a bit at 3 o'clock in the morning, which woke me up. My destination, Gold Coast, is apparently experiencing thunderstorms all day, according to Google. So yes, it's going to be a very, very nice journey, and my least favourite thing ever, setting up the tent in the rain. And yeah, if it's going to be thunderstorms, not just any rain, very, very heavy rain. But yes, can't say it's overly surprising, because Gold Coast is in Queensland, and Queensland is currently experiencing a correction, as it was, because it's been drought conditions for the last 3 or 4 years, and so the correction is they're having their whole 3-4 years worth of rain in a few months. And they've had quite a lot of flooding the last few months. Like farmers have lost all their crops and animals and stuff, and quite a lot of houses and things have been flooded. So yes, I might not spend very much time in Queensland if it's gonna stay raining all the time. I think I might head towards the desert where there is no rain. Looking at Google for the local area, it's also, as you can hear, raining here as well now. There's supposed to be a thunderstorm here in Ebel at about 1 o'clock, and it's raining for pretty much all of the day. So it's going to be raining here, it's going to be raining in Gold Coast, it's going to be probably raining the entire way. And tomorrow, Sunday, is looking a lot better than today, so I might just sit it out for today, I think. It's raining. It's still raining, and it's starting to become a problem because it's coming up through the bottom, which is kind of annoying because the seams are covered over with this plastic, so it should in theory be watertight, but for some reason, if it rains long enough and hard enough, it will start coming through the floor, which is unfortunate, but there we go. But I'm happy that I called this day short, or decided not to leave, because I'd be wet and miserable, and then I'd have to set everything up in the wet. Instead, I'm all dry and lovely and inside. Unbelievably, this is the same day as it was this morning. The fog has gone, the clouds have gone, the rain has passed by, and now it's gloriously sunny, so I'm just basically enjoying a bit of sun and leaving, well, the outside's pretty much clean already, not clean, dry. And I've now put my stuff to one side, and I'm just letting the floor dry out. And it still feels like there's quite a bit of water under there, but it's really just the seam that's the problem. Morning! Oh, it's much better today. Lovely blue skies all round. A side effect of that, though, is having clear skies at night means the temperature has dropped a lot, combined with the altitude. It was very, very cold last night, hence why I'm now in my motorcycle gear this morning, because I'm trying to keep warm and even just to get warm. Yeah, let's pack the tent up, get ready to go, and head off to the Gold Coast, where it's no doubt going to be a lot warmer than it is here. This road is very, very wiggly. and probably best that we didn't attempt it in the rain yesterday. It would have not been very fun at all in any way, shape or form. I don't hold out much hope on this place. It looks like they all look the same, like permanent residence places. Nowhere is an actual campsite. Caravan park, holiday village. It might sort of be one. One of the reasons I've been parking out in the middle of nowhere, because campsites are a nightmare in Australia for some reason.
I'm Jeffy. I'm Jeffy and I'm 21. Okay, so just need mum to sign this here and just put all the cash. Thank you. Bye. Oh, we're going to stick it at the bottom. I'm sorry.
Do you have anywhere for Well, there we go. Australian cities are officially useless when it comes to camping. I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna go to McDonald's and have some dinner. And I'll try and Google some other campsites. If not, I've seen some grassy areas where I can pitch my tent for the night.
Morning. Yeah, rode around town for ages, couldn't find anywhere. Tried a few parks, but there was either no camping permitted or there was too many people and too many lights, so I was a bit too visible and stuff. So I rode out into the countryside for about half an hour or so. Couldn't find anything out here really, or not an official campsite anyway. So I've literally just stopped at the side of the road where I found a bit of empty tarmac and a bit of grass and pitched the tent here, and I've spent the night next to the road. Yeah, it's noisy now because it's Monday morning, but it was quiet overnight. And it's also a lot warmer. It's almost too hot in here right now. But yeah, gonna have breakfast, pack up. Got to get some petrol. I also, whilst I was looking for somewhere to camp last night, found a water fountain so I can fill up my hydro pack and the water bottle off the back of the bike. So I've got got a new stock of water for the next few days, and then I'm gonna head to Yamaha. I'm not booked in till 2 o'clock, but I'm gonna see if I can get done earlier, because then I can head off towards Brisbane and try and find a campsite up there. I've taken my time really slow this morning, and it's still only 9:20. Like, Queensland, sort your time zone out. It's so wrong. It gets dark, dark super early, and it gets light super early as well. Okay, everything is on. Where are we? Middle of nowhere. So back down into town. Straight over there, round that way, go to the petrol station, then come back. Go to that park, fill up with water, and then round the corner to the bike shop. See if, well, even if they don't service it early, hopefully they let me sort of dump all my gear there. And then I can walk round to the shops, buy some lunch. Give me a chance to warm up, and then off we go. I've survived yet another night out in the wild without getting bitten by a deadly snake or spider and stalking or however many deadly things.
So I walked out the back and I saw a downhill section with a bit of grass out the back where no one would have been able to see me, so I didn't need to ride off out the back, but oh well. Could have saved myself a lot of time and hassle, but it was dark, I couldn't see. So that's the bike dropped off, and they should be working on it, hopefully. It's been, what, a couple of hours now, because I've just gone off to find some lunch, and now I'm slowly walking towards Gold Coast in that direction. And then once I get down there, I'll just get an Uber back. They told me about 3 hours. I might give it a little bit longer, 3.5 or something, which should give me 3 hours to get to Brisbane and hopefully find a campsite, if they have one. They seem a bit Spartan around this part of the world for some reason, but oh well, we can but hope.